It was a quiet October evening in the town of Windermere. Too quiet for Detective Clara Holt's liking. A thick fog had rolled in off the lake, shrouding the street lamps and dulling even the sound of passing cars. The call came in just after 9:17 p.m. A body found in room 217 at the Belmore Inn. A situation, the desk clerk had said. Clara arrived 10 minutes later. The victim was a man in his late 40s. Name, Daniel Mercer. A local businessman. He lay slumped over the small desk in his room, a half-finished whiskey glass beside his right hand. At first glance, it looked like a heart attack. But Clara had seen enough of those to know better. The stiff angle of his arm, the bluish tint to his fingernails, and the faint smell of bitter almonds told her exactly what it was: cyanide. There were no signs of forced entry. The door had been locked from the inside. His phone was still unlocked on the desk. The last outgoing call, made just 10 minutes before his estimated time of death, was to one E. Mercer, his wife. Clara interviewed Evelyn Mercer at the couple's home. She answered the door in a silk robe and cool detachment. "I hadn't spoken to him in hours," she said. "We've been distant lately." "Your number was the last one he called," Clara replied. Evelyn blinked. "Maybe he pocket-dialed me." But the phone record showed the call lasted exactly 22 seconds. Clara's gut twisted. 22 seconds. Just enough time to say something important. Or to confess. Back at the inn, Clara reviewed the security footage. At 8:49 p.m., a figure in a dark raincoat entered through the back door. The person never went to the front desk. They had a key. Clara zoomed in. The person moved like someone familiar. Upright, confident, not hiding, not a stranger. She asked the innkeeper for a list of key holders. There were only 5. The owner, the clerk, the cleaning lady, Daniel Mercer, and Evelyn Mercer. When confronted, Evelyn finally cracked. "I didn't mean to kill him," she said through clenched teeth. "I just wanted to scare him. He was going to leave me. For her." "Who?" Clara asked. Evelyn's eyes flicked toward the phone on the table. Clara picked it up. Another number, one repeatedly called in the weeks leading up to his death, belonged to a woman named Rachel Fry, Daniel's executive assistant. The motive was clear, the opportunity airtight. But something still bothered Clara. The poison. Evelyn claimed she only meant to drug him, but cyanide isn't easy to come by. Clara ran a tox report on the bottle of whiskey. It was clean. She had the glass tested. Traces of cyanide. Meaning it wasn't pre-mixed. Someone had to be in the room after the bottle was opened, and before the drink was poured. That someone wasn't Evelyn. Which meant the raincoated figure wasn't her. It was Rachel. She used a spare key Daniel had given her, laced his drink after a staged romantic argument, and left. Evelyn had been framed with just enough evidence to make her a perfect suspect. The bitter, betrayed wife. Rachel was arrested the next morning, trying to board a flight to Barcelona. And Clara, standing alone outside the Belmore Inn, watched the fog roll in once again.